Hello Sagittarius, how are you guys? I'm sorry I'm late with these readings, but nevertheless here we are taking a look at the energy for the first half of the month. So I'm super late, just crazy schedule lately. So let's go ahead and look at that for you guys and see what it is that you need to be aware of. For my regulars that tune in, I'm not going to be using any oracles today, just strictly tarot messages. All right, so let's go ahead and see what needs to come through for you. General as always, so please keep that in mind. And only take the parts of it that do make sense and release what doesn't. All right, Sagittarius, could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could also be cross-watching for Sagittarius. Wow, we're starting off with the Ten of Wands. I mean, the energy of this card alone speaks for itself. You know, those heavy burdens, maybe taking on a little bit too much at this time. You could be feeling stressed out. But look at the next card, okay? So whatever it is that you're dealing with that could relate to that type of energy, it's telling you that you have the capability to not only succeed, but, you know, the Six of Wands, as we can see, is victory. So you're going to get past whatever those obstacles are and come through it with flying colors, you know? So try to focus on that. I love how we've got the Temperance card coming through for this reading. Of course, Temperance, the Temperance card in tarot represents Sagittarius specifically. So this is telling you straight up that you'll be okay, that whatever that represents, whether it's love related, finance related, health related, friendships, relationships, whatever it is, even though it's coming through with this very heavy energy, that you will overcome it. It's just that it's going to take time. So because your own vibe is coming through with the Temperance card, it's telling you that, especially if you're feeling antsy or it's just not happening soon enough for you, it's time to temper that type of vibe that's going on internally and just have patience, because it will work out in your favor. You just have to hang tight and don't do anything hasty and just have some patience, okay? Look at this. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. You see, abundance comes through with this card. It will come to you, but it will take time. But it's worth the wait, I feel. You know, abundance, prosperity. I'm not sure what this is relating to. It's different for every person tuning in. But this can, of course, be picking up off of opportunities, prosperity, new ventures that you might be considering, new beginnings, whether that's in love or maybe a job issue going on. But so many things coming in for you that actually look pretty good, but it might not be apparent right here, right now. But in time, it will, okay? Look at this. So we've got the Eight of Wands coming through. This, of course, represents this very fast energy, fast movement. So I feel it, as I mentioned, it's going to be worth the wait. It could be going slow right now, but it will eventually pick up. If this is something related to your love life, look at the next card. We've got the Four of Wands. As you can see, it could represent a twin flame connection for some of you guys. You know, maybe this is unlike any other type of connection you've ever had or felt in the past with other people, but this one is standing out more than anything. And the Four of Wands, it is a very happy type vibe. You know, it's a happy experience. It could be a reunion for some of you that are in separation. Okay, so maybe you've been waiting for that to come in, but it just hasn't been happening. So it's one of those things where just release it, you know, allow the universe to work on your behalf. And if you guys are really meant to come back together with you and your twin, that is, if you are not together at this point in time, just believe that it's meant to be, you know, because just based off of what I'm seeing here, it'll eventually get there, you know, to bring you guys the opportunity to work things out. All right, let's take a look at another deck here. And Four of Wands could represent 1111, okay? Many of us are aware of that number, angel number. You know, it's a very nice energy. Wishes can manifest. Things that you're hoping for can come to fruition. If you have felt that maybe you've lost direction, this is telling you through that 1111 energy that you're on the right track, that you are doing what is necessary to get back on track. Okay. Nice. We've got the Hierophant. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. I apologize for any background noise you guys are hearing. We're having some work done here. So hopefully I can speak loud enough that that doesn't affect things. So this can be this person's vibe coming through at this point where they're telling you, I'm going to give it my all. I'm ready to commit fully to our partnership. So if you're picking up off of that heavy burden and perhaps troubled by what's been going on between you and this other person, I feel things will lighten up eventually, you know, and if you've been concerned, if they have maybe been talking to other people, and that could very well have been the case, but that doesn't apply to everybody. I feel that you'll feel it in your heart. It's replaced by something that'll allow you to really exhale and just breathe and know that everything's going to be okay, you know. And then Ten of Pentacles, I can't help but feel that for some of you, maybe you've been stressed out about money, maybe job related, finance. You could have had unexpected things that popped up that you weren't expecting to deal with, so that could have tapped you out maybe. For those of you who are in business for yourself, you could be an entrepreneur. I feel things will be improving as far as your profits, your finances, certainly your income, and things will stabilize, okay? Ten of Pentacles is stability. Material success, absolutely. So that could apply to the Six of Wands energy as well. Victory not only in love, but victory in regard to your finances and career. So that looks good to me. The Eight of Pentacles. So we've got lots of pentacles coming through here, you know, and I really feel that as long as you continue to put in effort and work hard at a particular goal, and again, it does not only have to be your love life, but that could certainly be one of your goals, is to come back together with your person, or maybe to open up communication. Okay, so just keep going. I feel as long as you believe in what you're doing and what it is that you have set your eyes on, that everything's going to work out. You know, if you're passionate about it, that's half the battle, because that's the energy that you're putting out there. And I love how we've got the Magician. Some of you guys could be thinking of Gemini or Virgo. So this is beautiful. Not only do you have some pretty uplifting messages here as far as abundance and prosperity, you know, new cycles that could be coming in for you, better commitment from a particular someone, or just people all around you. You know, this is manifestation of all things. In love, it's also a beautiful energy. Again, we have the Four of Wands, which can sometimes pick up off of the desire to come back, you know, a reunion, a happy reunion. Some of you could have family. Some of you guys either live together, or maybe could have been married, or even talked about that. You know, the foundation of starting a life together. And if something happened to break you guys up, the Magician can help that situation to bring you guys back together, because part of the interpretation is rekindling the romance. Okay, I like this. Three of Wands, and that's followed by the Two of Cups. Now look how interesting this gets, because we have the Ten of Wands coming through again. So it's coming through twice. This is telling me how difficult this situation has been for you, Sagittarius, and more than likely it has something to do with a romantic connection here. So if you're able, and if you and your person are really able to open up communication here, where you guys can try to address the issues, whatever that might be, and get onto the same page, then I feel it's more important to focus on what you guys can manifest in the future, rather than some of the more difficult moments in the past, whatever this represents. Because Ten of Wands, it's taking on too much, you know, and part of that stress is on your shoulders and in your heart, you know. But as we can see here in the upright, it can represent hard work as well. I just feel that maybe for whoever resonates with this, you're overextending yourself in a way. Okay, and in a healthy relationship, it has to go both ways. One partner shouldn't be carrying all the weight, you know. So if things were out of balance before, I feel that, especially with the assistance of the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician, I feel that there's the opportunity for things to really lighten up, so that it's not going to be so heavy. You know, I feel this is somebody that you love. If you've wondered, you know, do they love me as much as I love them? I feel they do. Okay. Two Two of Cups, it's a beautiful energy. And then you couple that up with the Four of Wands. This is a very strong bond that you feel when it comes to this person. Wow, look, we've got the Ace of Pentacles coming through now. So if you've been dealing with somebody that had commitment issues before, and that's been weighing heavily on you, the Ace of Pentacles represents manifestation, as is coupled up with the Magician. Both of those cards are helping you to manifest so much in your life, certainly when it comes to your love life. This is an offer that you can rely on because it's solid. It could be relating to a more stable foundation in your partnership or just life overall. It could be a solid offer of marriage as well. And then we've got the Hierophant that could be picking up off of that energy. You know, so they're ready for the type of commitment that you needed from them before. Maybe they weren't able to offer that, but they are now. All right, Sag, so that's what I've got for you. Some pretty uplifting messages despite having 2 Ten of Wands come through, because I feel that this is something that you both can overcome. Maybe you've both felt it in different ways, but challenging nonetheless. And we've got surrounding cards that look pretty positive. And of course, you've got your own energy in the Temperance. And the message there is to be able to bring it back into balance, but it will take time. Okay, so patience is required on your part. I feel if you just turn it over to a higher power, or just turn it over to the universe and allow it to happen on its own, I feel you'll be pretty happy with the outcome. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for you. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below, and I'll, of course, include the link to these decks. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.